Okay. Welcome to the Market Watch. Did anybody else, real quick, did anybody else have Oakland last night? I can't be the only one that jumped on the Oakland A's. Now, I'll tell you the good news. The good news about being on a side that was perfected out of the building is one thing and one thing only. I did not get the Oakland A's from the OddsShopper Premium tool. Good news for me. Good news for you. Good news all around. You're going to get 70% off. You're watching on YouTube. Appreciate it. Twitter. Link's going to be below. Let's get to it. All right. So we're here thanks to Chalkboard. There's a QR code above. We want you part of this community. More importantly, Dave Lochran, Greg Ehrenberg, they want you part of the community. This is a little glimpse of what we have coming up. But look. You're here for one thing and one thing only. I know you. You're here for home run plays. Let's at least use the tool for what you want the most. I can sit here and build plus CV parlays for days. You want home run plays. Now, we'll get to Hauser in a second. Second best Hauser of all time behind Total Recall, of course. But you look at Brandon Nimmo right away. And look, I'm going to sound like a broken record to a lot of you, but I appreciate you being here and seeing this thing through. Brandon Nimmo right now is the play. All right, all comments. Rick, appreciate you being here. B staff smashing that under. Absolutely. Anything you have, questions, names, you want us to look at the tool, I'm here for you. By the way, you've got a couple of minutes to jump in. I'm going to be here live sweating it. I hope you are too. The play NRFI first inning, White Sox Angels. I'm already on it. Plus 105 on DK. Jump on that sucker and let's roll. All right, let's sweat the bet together. Normally, I give you stuff to sweat at night. Right away, Brandon Nimmo is going to jump out as the home run play. 669, the true odds that we found with our trusty algorithm, our trusty tool. Nobody in the market is offering this. Not a soul except for FanDuel. And FanDuel happens to give you a little bit extra. So you go eat at FanDuel, and not only do you get a better quality piece of meat or vegetable, whatever it is that you choose to ingest, you also, most importantly, get a better price on the meal itself. So Brandon Nimmo to hit a jack, Milwaukee. We'll get to Hauser in a second. Those two things can coexist. I'm just focused on home run plays right now. Francisco Lindor, there's another one. Don't you jump to some crazy conclusions, start rolling the same game parlay and everything up in there. But I will say, Francisco Lindor stands a really good chance too, and you're beating the market exponentially. The true odds are key because let's say FanDuel goes away. Oh, man, everybody jumped on this play. Lindor's not even there anymore. It's down to 470. If you know that 483 are the true odds, and let's say it's not, but DraftKings or BetMGM or one of the three, and Unibet, SugarHouse, BetRivers offering you 490. It's not the best or wasn't the best, but it now is, and you'd already know that. So you can jump ahead of line movement, of market movement before it even happens. Max Muncy is another one. We want to target Max. I jumped on this earlier in the day. It has since dipped significantly, but the EV is still there. Isn't that amazing? It's still there. Look at this. Can you imagine? Again, like you probably know somebody right now, barbershop, bus station, office, supermarket, school. Somebody's bragging about, hey, man, Max Muncy's due. Yeah, this Max Muncy, he's due. Hopefully that person doesn't sound like that at school unless it's, an adult. But you shouldn't be talking betting. Actually, you should. Who am I joking? All right. I already got my kid staring at lines. He's 2 years old. Here's the thing. Plus 230 at Bet. I got BetMGM. I'm only on BetMGM. This person is losing money every single time. It doesn't matter if Max Muncy hits a home run tonight. Long term, anybody betting below true odds is losing money. You're not in here to get rich quick, at least not on one play. You're not going to bet a Max Muncy home run play and then say, whoo, that's it, I'm out. And if you have the bankroll to do that, well, then you are already in a spot where you can leave, or you're probably so down that you shouldn't be betting anymore. Somewhere in between. Any more home runs we could jump on before we look at the play? It's a lot of hits, home runs, Ks. Okay. Look at that. Christian Yelich. Yelich. Plus 540 to plus 528. Is anybody else even offering that? Nobody else is even offering 5-1. What are we doing here? Tailing the live sweat. I love it. I love it. Rich Burkholder in the house. John Shelton in the house. B-Staff, I got you on Bello. All right, let's start there. Because right now, you're locked in. You have your home run plays. I know there are new people popping in. This is more, if you've just popped in right now on Twitter, if you've just popped in on YouTube, this is why you jump in at the start, because I always open up with our top home run plays. Now, as we asked from our pal B-Staff, let's see what Brian Bello here pops up. This is great, right? Like you have a thought, maybe you have a lean on a guy. You want to look at what I can do here. We don't have anything at all that's plus EV for Brian Bello, not even on alternate plays. So, unfortunately, my friend, as much as I love Boston and I have him, check the parlay of the day out, shout out for sure. I can't do it. There is nothing right now. Now, I can tell you the best place to find it, but see, look, here's the thing. You come in thinking, all right, I love Bello over 4.5. You look at this, there's an alternate 5.5 plus money. I think you can get to 6. The problem is the price that you're paying. The price is what you're paying. Look, the flashy new car, the great pair of jeans, the new kicks, the hat, I don't know, something that's not as superficial. Whatever it is that you buy, you find out that you got ripped off. It takes a little, right? Like when you find out that John Voight spells his name with an H, it takes away a little bit. You're essentially opening up the glove box every single time and recognizing that the celebrity who you thought you bought the car from is in fact a dentist. Minus 140, minus 139, all the way down to minus 122. None of it, my friend, beats the true market. So, hey, it's great. You have a lean. I would lean that way too. There's just no reason to bet it right now because we're not getting the right price. So that's unfortunately where we are right now. All right, let's just go to the tool itself, see what we have. Across the board. OS rating is where we want to target. 20, bang. 20 or higher, bang. How much did we just salivate at that, right? The other day. Let me get the game cast up here. Can I put the game cast up here with you? I think I can, right? Like, am I going to get knocked off Twitter? Live sweats in the house, ladies and gentlemen. NRFI, let's get it. Top of the first, we begin. We got it at plus 105 on DK. Let's sweat this. I'll hang with you and sweat this sucker out. All right. My kid can sleep for another 20 minutes or so. The tool right now is OddsShopper Premium, the OS rating that we have. The number one bet is Adrian Hauser over 2.5. Now, this has fluctuated a little bit throughout the day, but you can see that minus 150 is going to be the best number. And yes, while other books are below, this happens. Every now and again, this happens, which makes it a great bet overall. Because while the true odds, and everybody here is beating the true odds, let me sneeze real quick. Right? Now it's not over the mic, and you don't have to deal with it either. Are at minus 150 now, BetMGM, the odds there. The true odds are 173. Everybody's beating those. Everybody. Except BetMGM's beating them the most. BetMGM comes out and says, hey, we got you. Minus 150, 1.5 to win 1. Even that extra dime that you're laying at DK points bet, even those extra 4 cents over at Caesars, that shit adds up, man. It adds up. So we want to identify plays. We want to identify stuff that makes sense. Look, in some cases, you're going to have to go to smaller markets. In some cases, you're going to have to find an edge for plus money. You got a game in Coors Field. You got Ed Sheeran on the mound for the LA Dodgers, right? I mean, come on. What are we talking here? Let's get an out, please. Let's get an out. You know, Pablo is... You can get a Patrick Sandoval is on the hill, but, you know, when you've got 2 or 3 for Pablo behind, I don't know. We'll see. Patrick Sandoval, just get through this first. I'm way more confident in Lance Lynn in this particular matchup than I am with Patrick Sandoval, so we have to get this through. With that said, Ryan McMahon. All right, you've got Ed Sheeran on the hill for the Dodgers. It's not pretty on the other side by any means for the Rockies. So let's not drag this game out as some magnificent pitcher's duel with Chase Anderson and his 15-2 K rate. There's going to be runs. There's going to be at-bats. There's going to be chances. A guy like Ryan McMahon is going to be out there 4 to 5 at-bats. The beauty of it is everything I just said doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Some of you are like, well, that's every time I listen or see this guy, it's like tune him out. It's much easier. I don't give a crap. Rich Burkholder, I love it. I love it. Thank you, Leibowitz. I appreciate that. Look at this. Luzardo over 15.5 outs. That's a sharp play from our friend Steven Leibowitz. Let's go, Burkholder. All right. Anybody else out there sweating this sucker? We got to get Anderson down. Rob Swan, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you all being here and checking out what we can find. It's a live sweat Thursday. Just making sure. Now we just got to get through. Come on, 1K would be nice. It'd be nice to get through this. That's all. Now, the point being is that everything I said about McMahon, and I even paused and gave you some other stuff so that you forgot it, it's out of your head. Doesn't matter. It's great when the analysis adds up. It's great when it makes a point that you can stick with. The best part about this bet has nothing to do with the analysis and everything to do with where the market is. The odds are minus 103. Those are the best odds, the truest odds to represent Ryan McMahon getting a run. That's it. Yet, we've gone through the threshold of even money and found you, it's all the same, Unibet, Bet River, Sugar House, found you that trio that's still giving you plus 104. In fact, we've been on for about 10 minutes or so. Let's refresh. Let's see what's changed, if anything. Now, you've got a couple of alt totals in there. I don't necessarily think you have to slam that. There you go. Bryce Turang. All right. Our pal Bryce. Never trust a man who doesn't spell Bryce Bryce. I'm just saying. But I think we can here. Look, this is a pretty significant jump. First off, we're over 2-1 for the true odds, and we're well over this. So this is one of our bets to sweat. I gave you the other one. It's live right now. Okay? We need to get through this sucker, and I need to make sure that my Gamecast is up here. Oof. Not good. Not good. Single to right, Robert Jr. Anderson to third. One out. Double play. We need a double play. Let me just remind the world here. I did not get this from the OddsShopper preview. So I just want to remind you, okay? All right? I just want to let you know that. Get that thing off. Let me talk to the people. I did not get this from the OddsShopper premium tool. I pulled this out of my rear. Just letting you know. All right, let's look at this. I know. Let's keep it moving. We've got faith, okay? We've got faith. Let's see. B-Staff asking an interesting question. Let's see what the tool says about Ryan McMahon in general, right? Because there might be another play here for McMahon. So we've got Ryan McMahon. Let's go to his page. You can search by everybody and anybody. That's the beauty of this thing. Unfortunately for us, the play here still looks like it's over a half. We don't have anything else. Under a half hit is also, well, it's flat, so that means that there's no EV to it. Sorry, my friend. 0 for 2. I wish I could help you here. At least we know that the total runs are the way to go. Always sort by OS rating first. You'll see the updates here. Wayno, if you want to lay this, look, these are pretty good parlay pieces. All right? So if you wanted to right now, and I can do this on the fly with you, one out, there we go, we're cooked. Well, we got no choice but to do it again tomorrow. Son of a bitch. How the hell did that happen? We got our ass fried in the first half of the inning. It didn't even get to Ohtani and Trout. I thought that would be the easy part. And you watch this shit. This is why you go to OddsShopper. This is why you go to this tool, to prevent you from making stupid mistakes like I did and led you down. I feel terrible right now. Awful right now. It didn't even get to Ohtani. Like, watch Ohtani strike out. Watch Trout strike out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But such is life. We keep it moving. Here's the parlay, if you want one. Adrian Hauser over 2.5 Adam Wainwright under 3.5. And why the hell not? You don't need to, but throw that alt total over 5.5 minus 35 in. In fact, I'll leave you with this. We have a parlay builder. Let's do it. Let's do it on the way out. We want plus EV plays. All right. That's what we're looking at. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. We didn't even need that alt total. Look at this, plus 340. Here's your parlay of the night. Look, I'm giving out. I wasn't even told that I should do this. In fact, it was like, that's probably too much for the people. I'm leaving you with a free parlay. This is on BetMGM, plus 340. Wayno under 3.5 Ks. Marlins over 7.5 total runs. Hauser over 2.5 Ks. There you have it. We've got more. We've got more sweats. We are here Monday through Friday, 4 o'clock Eastern time. Thumbs up, subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you're following at Shander Show. Of course, at OddsShopper on Twitter. Links are below. Links are always below for everything here. Appreciate you all rolling with us. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that juicy parlay for you. Do you want home run plays? I feel like you want home run plays one more time. Okay. One more time. Let's run this back. See if anything's changed. Oh, France, you know what? You missed out on, look at that. You missed out on Nemo. Isn't that a shame? You missed out. Finding Nemo. Oh, Finding Nemo. I know, wrong team, but couldn't you imagine that if that guy was calling the Mets instead of the Yankees, you'd hear something stupid like that? Francisco Lindor is the home run play of the night. Here you go. Daniel Vogelbach has made his appearance. Max Muncy still holding strong. Christian Yelich in the house. Nice. Oh, you want a UFC play for free? Here you go. Holy shit. Look at that. Jump on that. DraftKings plus 105. Jack Della Maddalena. Do you need to be narco cop to know that's a good bet? Probably not. We'll see you tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern. Thanks again, as always.